Recording now in co-op mode. Alright, so where exactly do we have to teleport for this one? Did you do this side quest?
Yeah, I've done all the side quests along the way. Well, the only
Oh, you
side
have to
quest,
be at the flag to teleport. I keep forgetting that. I like open up the map and I'm like,
the
teleport.
only, the only side quest I haven't done is I stopped going back to the Rift City
The lady.
to the historian lady every time I found a thing.
I did the one in this area and brought it back to her, but
Yeah,
obviously I haven't made it to the next area yet.
I did that, and then when I got to the next area and found the thing, I was like, I'm just not gonna
It's
bother.
just annoying that you can't use the flag to teleport back to the city.
Exactly, that's
Hey,
the only reason I haven't.
why did no one else think to
So I
wake the
stopped doing it.
Outriders up for 30 years?
Well, after what happened to you in the forest,
I got my first purple weapon though, like right before I joined you. So that was pretty neat.
But if there's no cure,
It was even a light
how'd
machine
you know
gun.
it wouldn't kill me when you opened my pod?
How do these work in co-op? One person mines them and it drops for everyone?
Yeah, I think so.
I was only concerned with finding the uplink.
That works.
Sure, got it. Priorities.
I also haven't figured out if there are areas where enemies are infinite yet or not. Do you know?
If there are, I haven't found one yet.
Well, it just seems like I'll like be in an area and I'll just keep standing there and the enemies won't stop coming, and then I'll move forward and they'll eventually stop coming. I don't know
Oh.
if that's...
Maybe it is that way. I mean, because of the way that
there's another
Devastator
thing.
plays, I'm pretty much always
moving forward.
moving forward through them because I want to be right up in their face. So that might be the case.
Gotcha.
I
I haven't been able to confirm it just because I don't know if there's a limited amount
There's
of
another
enemies and
mining
I'm
thing over here.
just killing the rest of them as I move forward, or they're actually infinite and moving forward stops them from spawning.
The mining. Have you noticed that those nodes are extremely variable with the actual amount of iron they give you?
Yeah, I think so.
Like I got 60 from one. I got 310 from the other one.
Wait, why didn't we start at this flag? Oh, we're not... I'm not tracking the right quest. It switched what quest I was tracking. What the fudge?
I was like, I was gonna say, I remember going over here for this quest, but maybe I'm just remember because you do eventually go down that way.
Yeah, I mean, I
there
already
was
went
this-
down that way.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
No, I
for
meant
this quest?
even for this quest, after we do
okay.
this phase of it, we go that way. But I was like, I thought there was a phase of this where we go up here, and
I didn't realize I was
Was-
tracking the main quest.
didn't either.
How do I
Must
get
end up-
there? Oh, it's up that way. I see, I see. But yeah, I'm not... As far as I'm concerned, playing on the easier difficulty makes more sense to me, but we could always pump it up a little bit, especially if there's two of us.
I mean, I just hadn't been paying attention. I was just like, eh.
I just heard people say that, like, while leveling up, if you start to go into, like, 7 and higher, you're gonna have a bad time.
No, maybe. Well, I'm at 7 right now, and like I said, I mean, it's some of the fights have taken me a while, but it's not like I've been dying or anything. So I just kept going.
Yeah.
It's not a walk in the park. I gotta play smart, rotate my abilities properly, but nice having at least a little bit of a challenge, not just turn off brain, walk into fight.
Well, that's what the end game is for. So we're just supposed to walk in, or does this go further down?
No, that's like I said. There's a little stop. This step here, and now we go down that bridge where we were before.
I found a
If I
transfer order that says ECA moved most of the cryopods.
That was why I
to a
didn't say
different
anything. I was like,
location.
yeah, maybe I'm just
Sounds
remembering
like
the wrong
B2
quest. Maybe it was the main
facility.
quest where you stop here. It's just
Turns out
rolling
you
in.
can't vault over that.
That's one of my only complaints. The cover system is
It's definitely
Almost-
better than it was in the or in the demo, but it's
Almost
still
great,
a little clunky.
but it's definitely. I don't get it either.
The fact that you can't jump in a game like this, where I feel like you should be able to jump, is a
Well,
little
even
bit
that
awkward.
system can work fine. Like I don't get it because the People Can Fly devs also worked on Gears of War, and the Gears of War cover system, which is very similar to this one, was fantastic. It was super smooth and fluid. It didn't have any of these issues where like there was stuff that you like looked like you could take cover on and you can't, and there was stuff that you looked like you could mantle up on but you can't. It didn't have any of those issues. So I don't know why this one is running into those problems when Gears was so smooth, and it's devs who worked on both. But if it cleaned up just a little bit, it'd be great, because I like the cover system as well.
Yeah. It just seems like you should just be able to interact with like everything. Like I should be able to just vault off into this lake and die.
Well, I don't know about that, but like you can't even take cover on those wooden walls on that platform you were just on.
Yeah.
So
there's just like a limitation on things when all the objects should just be interactable. Oh jeez, I haven't used an SMG. This thing doesn't even have range. What is that? Why are you radiating black ooze? Was that not you?
Yeah. That's like the second ability the guy gets. I had this in the demo. You don't remember this? It's called
no.
Golem. It's just literally just like a 60% damage.
Oh, I thought it was doing damage to them.
That was a different ability. That was this one.
Yeah, that one.
It doesn't do that much damage. The main thing is that it heals some of their health. But the damage it does do is a health heal. It gives it back to me for healing.
Also, does your class have... Oh, what the... Try to pick up this piece of loot, you jerk. Does your class have bullet enhancement?
Bullet enhance? Oh, you mean like an ability?
Like an ability that makes your bullets do a specific type of damage? Or is that all the other classes?
I don't. Not that I have unlocked yet.
Because, like, I have a fire one, and the Technomancer had a... ice one, I believe. Or maybe it was poison. Maybe the other dude.
My melee does bleed.
Interesting. Have we missed anything? I feel like there might be something over here.
Probably. Although I seem to recall exploring this area and finding it lacking.
Yeah, seems like that might be a possibility.
Oh, there's a mining vein right here.
Oh.
I don't think I found this one. So if like all of electronics and if all of our advanced electronics are just screwed in this place and they had to go back to like vacuum tubes and stuff, like the generals say, how come this clearly highly advanced electronic mining machine still works?
How come that switch that turned on the bridge worked?
Well, because that was old. That was clearly. I mean, it wasn't as high tech.
Okay, so the anomaly cares like if something was made before in 1972, or?
No, but it's different tech. It's digital versus analog. Basically.
I don't know what that means. I'm not an electrician. Oh, there's a chest in here. Oh, Jesus!
Something has gone wrong because nothing I've definitely had a little lag right there.
I'm just like here looting and everyone just rolls up.
So I activated my that tremor ability that should have staggered them all, which would have stopped them from running in here and like caught them. And I had no sound effect. Like half of the animation, half the particles didn't show up, and they just ran through without any damage or stagger. Chalked that one up to the multiplayer connection, I guess. That ability definitely didn't go off.
Is there anything else in this area? One thing that I think I don't like as much, but it's also a really small thing, is because the game like encourages you to fight by like moving at the enemies to keep yourself at full health. I feel like I do an area by killing all the enemies and then walking back to explore it. instead of just
Yeah.
like exploring as I go.
Yeah. Unless you're the which one is this? This is a Technomancer, the sniper class, basically.
Yeah, but even then, like, all the enemies are aggroed on you the second you get into an area. So it's kind of like you can't really explore. Like, even if the enemy's not directly shooting at you, he knows where you are.
Yeah.
I got another tactical gun. Did you look at all the upgrade options that you can do with that guy?
Yeah, there's quite a few. Some of them
You
are
can,
really
like,
cool.
change the gun's variation type? Did you see
Yeah, that
that?
one looked neat. Although I didn't
Yeah.
have any others unlocked, so I couldn't see.
Oh, assault rifles? I already had tactical and full auto unlocked, and there was sharpshooter is the last one that I don't have unlocked, which I assume is single shot. But tactical is like 3-round burst.
Okay, it worked that time. What the heck?
What are you doing?
That was working. The last 2 times I've cast that ability, it's gone on cooldown and just done anything.
Huh. Are you actually lagging, or is it just feels like something?
No, it's just that one ability that hasn't gone off twice in a row.
Huh.
Everything else seems to be fine. Hits are registering. Enemies aren't rubber banding, and neither am I.
Well,
There.
did you see that these red things are explodable?
Yeah, I found that out when I accidentally hit one with a very close range ability the first time I came through here.
There's a chest back here.
Blew it up on myself.
You can't ping stuff, can you? There's an enemy coming.
There was a way to ping stuff, but I don't remember what it was. We figured it out in the demo.
Did we?
Yeah.
Also, is there a button to switch what shoulder you're looking over? I
Yes, there was. We
swear
figured that
in
out
the
in
demo there was, but it doesn't work anymore.
There was definitely in the demo. I remember us finding.
I looked through all of the controls and I did not
I think
see
it was
it.
H by default in the demo. Definitely
Really?
not now.
I thought it was middle mouse button.
Oh, it's middle mouse button.
But it works for you? It doesn't work for me. Mine just centers the camera.
No, mine. Yeah, it's definitely a shoulder switch for me.
What? Hold up.
Also, the enemies are not leveled by instance for us. I'm fighting your level enemies, level 12s or whatever.
Are you doing way more damage than you were against your enemies, or?
I'm doing more than I was against my enemies, but not like significantly so. It's not like I'm running through one-shotting them or anything like that. I think the biggest difference I feel like is that I'm taking a lot less, which I was not taking much to begin with, but I literally haven't seen my health
Well, I
bar
mean,
go
we're also playing on a lower world level than you were.
That's true too. So
I don't see this whole switch shoulder doesn't appear to be a control.
hey, wait, look at my character real quick. You can literally watch my stance change. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, I'm pressing middle mouse button, it's not doing anything. It just centers my camera.
Are you doing it while aiming down sight?
No, am I supposed to? Oh.
What good does it do to switch your camera? It doesn't do any good to switch when you're hip firing.
Well, I thought that like my character would move to the right side of the screen instead of the left side of the screen while I was running around, you know.
Interesting note. It always
puts you on the left side.
It always puts you, yeah.
Even if you're over your left shoulder. And then it switches you back to your right shoulder.
Yeah, I was gonna say you always go to your right when you aim down sight from neutral.
Huh.
No matter which one you were last in.
Alright, well. That solves that mystery, I suppose. Still don't know how to ping stuff, but...
There's a button for that too, but I forgot what it was.
There's a
What
journal
do we
over
have
here.
here?
You probably
At least I
have
don't
it, though. Nothing down there. Alright, well.
Did I tell you? I don't know if you've seen any of these. So
I'm
most of
inside.
the mods
I'll
that
look for the cryopods.
oh, there's gonna be a cutscene up here. I'll stop talking until we get through that.
Okay, you want to do the cutscene?
Yeah, we'll do that.
I found Scarstead.
What are you talking about? He's alive?
No. ECA turned him into a terrarium.
Oh, come on. Scarstead? Damn it. I fought with that bastard in Baghdad and Caracas. He never gave up. He was supposed to end his tour of duty on his feet.
They all were.
Well done.
He did.
Retrieve the notes. This place seems important, but it doesn't seem like we're doing a whole lot here.
Well, it was important. It was all the cryopods, but now they're either been emptied or
The
oh,
ECA was experimenting on
that.
us. Did you know?
No. No, I didn't. I swear. But the Outriders were patients zero. It makes sense they would study you. To save others.
And kill half of us off in the process? That is fucked up.
Okay, so we're done with the mission. So what were you saying about mods? Just that you unlock the ability to craft them?
No, not that. Well, I mean, I did, but I found one that was more interesting because most of the mods for abilities that I had found were simple stuff. Ability does more damage. Ability has 2 charges before going on cooldown. I had one where it was like the ability is an AOE, and you played the Devastator at least a little in the demo, right?
Yeah.
You know his first ability, Earthquake, the cone-shaped AOE in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
There's a mod that like every enemy you get a flat amount of armor for every enemy hit by that for like 10 seconds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that. Cool stuff, but it's basic. But I found one that actually changed the way an ability worked a lot.
Like what?
So the way it works, it was for the bullet reflector ability on the Devastator, which by default you use it, right? It has a duration. While you're using it, you put both your hands up to put a shield in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't shoot or anything, but it stops all projectiles that are incoming from in front of you. So you take no damage to any of them. And then either when the duration runs out or you can cancel it early by using it again, you do damage to everything in front of you based on how much you absorbed while you had it up, right?
Yeah.
The mod was caused auto reflector. It made it so I can't cancel it early anymore. It always goes to full duration, but I can take cover and run and shoot while I'm using it, but it doesn't block all damage from the stuff it stops. It only blocks 50%.
Huh. Does it shoot the damage back as it's going, or all at the end?
I think it might actually be as it's going on during the mod. It didn't say it did, but it looked like it did when I was using it.
So what did you find?
I just found it was interesting. It was the first one I'd seen where it actually kind of really changed the way the ability functioned.
But the fact that some made it, that your cryopods kept humming for all those years against all odds, you should count yourself lucky.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that.
Oh boy. Do you know what it means when a mod that you're equipping has like the little red, like it's all red? Does that mean you already have that mod?
That means you already have that mod equipped onto something.
Gotcha.
Just doubling up duplicates doesn't do anything.
And then the little box with the squares in it means that you already have that mod blueprint, I believe.
Yeah, but interesting note, it will show the red box it'll show it as red, even if
you're replacing the piece of gear.
Even if you're replacing
it
on the same piece of gear.
Earlier.
So.
I hate that it keeps turning off the compare button. I wish it would not do that. Feed the flames, increase health drain. I don't even know which ability this is. Do I want that or do I want the gun?
Yes.
Doesn't really help me. Sure, let's we'll go with the armor for now. The gun could have been a little bit of an upgrade, but
Got another alkalade level because I got a bunch of co-op friendly alkalades.
I should look at these. What level are you in here? Oh. I guess I am level 5. Did I equip that helmet? Yes.
Why do I see little X's when I aim down sight and look at you?
I think it just means that you can't shoot at your teammates, maybe.
They show up all on
Doesn't
different
work with
parts.
this gun. Oh, mine doesn't have any X's.
It only happens when if I gotta pan my thing over you while I'm down sight, and every now and then one pops up.
Oh yeah, it does it on that NPC over there. I don't know what that means. I remember seeing that a little bit in the demo too. I think it works on enemies as well, but I don't know what it means.
It looks like a COD hit marker, but it happens even when you're not shooting or anything.
Yeah. Alright, well, moving on to the next area, I suppose.
She's doing all right, considering I brought her back from the dead.
I never did any of these other dialogues, but I suppose it doesn't matter that much.
Depends if you want to get all the backstory and lore.
Yeah, but I should have done them earlier. I did the dialogues for the other guy, I just didn't do it for this dude.
This area is interesting. It's a big change aesthetically.
Does it look like the loading screen?
It does. It's very snowy for a lot of it.
And a volcano?
There is a volcano, yes. So there's a boss fight, and well, actually, I guess there's a boss fight in every area, so it's not a spoiler. But I don't want to say anything now because I don't want to spoil it for you. But after we clear the boss fight, I have to tell you about something really funny I figured out with my class in this fight.
All right.
Is that the tower?
Yes, looks like the cable car's down. Might ask those soldiers if there's a way to get them working.
What the hell was that noise?
How about they keep the engine warm?
Why are there soldiers here?
Because it's an outpost.
But an outpost from what? I thought there was only 2 factions fighting each other.
Yeah,
Is
this
this
one's
from
ours.
the monsters? Yeah, but usually like an outpost is in between the 2 factions.
Well, if you talk to someone, you might find out that the other faction's around somewhere too.
Oh,
Holy shit.
fair
Did
enough.
you see the volcano? For a minute there, I thought it was gonna erupt.
Because there's something important in this area.
You mean a volcano? Seems
Radio
pretty
tower,
important.
the reason we're here.
I don't think that's how you operate a ski lift. Just using a flamethrower to get rid of the icicles.
You know, hey, if it's stupid but it works.
Cable car to the radio tower. Does it work?
Not since
should hurt more
insurgents
than it
took
does.
control. They have the car on their side. You could try saying pretty please.
The cable car goes between the 2 factions.
What about the other one?
I wouldn't risk it. Goes too close to the volcano.
That
I
thing's
feel like this
active?
should be killing me.
I mean, it spews lava from time to time, but there's something far less natural lurking in there.
Oh, good.
Okay. What's the story with your volcano?
Whatever's in there, even the insurgents keep their distance. We learned the hard way. The thing stayed below the fog, dragging them down the cliffs, spraying flames. I never saw it, just heard the screams. By the time we dragged the cable car back, there was nothing but blood and ash.
So, before I can use the cable car, I gotta go deal with that
Turns out
volcano.
I am incredibly fire
What, are
retardant.
you kidding? You got some kind of a death wish?
Just tell me how to get there.
You could just make your eyes glow
Captain
whenever you
Dunham.
want.
There's a path that'll take you further up the mountains.
Wait, you can? Oh,
Keep a
Yeah, that
note
was
of
part of the
data
cutscene.
collecting
cutscene.
your sixes.
yeah, yeah.
I want eyes on all marked coordinates.
thought you meant,
with
like,
reports on the hour.
actually-
I meant as the character.
That'd be pretty cool. Mechanic, just
Damn fiends keep gnawing through the gate.
makes sense.
Idiots keep expecting me to fix
You consciously use your powers, and every time you use your powers, your eyes glow, so you just, like, start to use a power, but not, or something like that.
But you're like not using a power at that time. There's a lot of loading screens in this game.
You want to know why?
It's a big game. I don't know.
It was made for consoles.
It was
Only
made
way
in
to the
what?
radio tower is those
Made
cable
for
cars.
consoles.
Oh,
How badly do you need that radio tower?
Already on the Xbox and PS5 too.
yeah. I mean, there's full crossplay.
Yeah. Well, although it doesn't seem to be
Yeah, it doesn't seem to work at the moment, but
Gonna be
From what I haven't tried
this
it, but from what I
explode?
understand,
debate with a volcano.
I don't know, but that's a grave. You should probably not.
yes. Oh, I thought that was one of the exploding barrels. It looks like something else now, actually. So who puts like a skull on a grave? That's just kind of weird. What are these creatures? Is no one concerned with this hole? It's probably something lives in there that just like passers-by just get pulled in and die.
Probably.
Except for these guys. It didn't want to eat them. They didn't taste good enough. Oh hey, we get to set up a flag. Which way are we supposed to go? There's a bridge. Does the map tell you? This seems like a side path. I don't know if we can actually go this way though.
Oh, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna let you explore.
Alright. Apparently that worked. The little thing, you know how it like fills up around the key that you're supposed to press? It didn't fill up at all at any point. But it still mined it. Alright, well. I guess that's a side quest for later.
Wait! Wow, you did the exact same thing I did.
What, are you supposed
I
to go a
didn't see
different way?
I didn't see the press
Oh.
the first time I was here either.
Yeah, no. It wasn't even lit up, I swear. Maybe it was, but I don't think it was.
The gap down there is a later side quest, and I didn't notice that chest until I came back afterwards to do the side quest.
That's probably what would have happened.
But I did the exact same thing. Ran all the way down there, turned around. So when I came back, I was like, how the fuck did I miss this chest?
Clear the
not.
nest. That sounds fantastic. That's an invisible wall. Maybe we should pump up the difficulty a little bit.
Didn't go off again.
Considering with fire bullets, I literally am just one-tapping all of these guys.
I mean, even when I was on the highest world tier available to me coming through here, I could literally one-shot it with my earthquake on ability on the Devastator, which let me just shot as huge groups of things are meant to be tough.
Yeah, I suppose so. How do we... Can we change our world tier while we're in multiplayer? I wonder.
I mean, mine just shows yours, so you'd have to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll let you or not. Oh yeah, it just updated for me. It said you went to 5.
Okay. Well, might as well... I don't have 6 unlocked yet, so might as well work towards unlocking 6. Was there something we missed or no? Is this just... same way we came from? Up? Nope, just a dead end. This is not a path, huh? I feel like I always miss these observe things too.
Hurdle. Wow, that the hell?
What?
It's just because there's two of us?
What? That there's two birds, or?
No, these things were a pain in the ass when I came through solo.
Oh, well, as you can see, they're a pain. Oh, what the?
There it is.
Okay, that hurt. The reason that we killed that first one so quickly was because of fire bullets. Okay, that's cool. I guess I'm dead, huh?
Uh-oh. Owie. Owie.
I pretty much can't move out of this corner because I just keep getting pushed back into the corner.
I guess it must have been your fire bullets, yeah. When I fought them, my time, I couldn't get them to come to the ground like that until I had them at like a quarter HP. I can't, because once they drop to the ground, they're way less problematic. While they're flying, their attacks are a big AoE that do a lot of damage.
They also drop a lot of leather.
They do. I didn't notice that the first time through, but hey.
Yeah, that one just kind of like pinned me in the corner.
Yeah, the
Just kept
knockback
pushing
stagger
me
on their
back.
attacks and the big AoE. The other thing I didn't notice the first time, although I only saw them do this particular attack once, but their normal attack is like a linear skill shot at you. They have one where they do a radial attack all around them, and it's got a huge hitbox, but the safe place is actually under them. You got to get closer because they throw it out in a radius, but there's a safe spot.
I kind of saw that. I didn't see exactly where, because it seemed like the circle was, there was a circle close to them and then a circle far away from them or something.
Come on. How much bigger can they get?
Nearly every creature
Ooter.
encountered on this planet has evolved rapidly since we landed in unnatural and lethal ways. What remains unproven is whether they've been adapting to the anomaly's hostile conditions or being changed by the anomaly. Though what the
This
hell
game does
it
not
matter?
like you rapid
Just
tapping
don't let
any of the
close enough to
WASD
hit you.
buttons.
Any of the what button?
WASD, all the movement buttons.
I wonder if
Yeah,
fire
really.
bullets will work on the fire spider.
Yeah.
Oh,
Motor!
he doesn't take damage, alright. Oh, hello. Oh, hey, chest. Gloves. You didn't want this chest? Oh, you're fighting something.
They kinda aggroed. I took a step too far forward.
The good thing about elemental bullets is it doesn't use ammo.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. And I have a mod at the moment that lets me use 2 magazines of elemental bullets instead of just 1.
Well, that's neat.
Unless I just accidentally got rid of it. I did just change out one of my pieces of gear. Oh, I'm poisoned. Alright, let me see what I actually changed here. don't think I have that skill, but who cares?
This place. It's unnatural, all right. What the hell did all this?
I'm gonna change one of my skills, I think.
Is your character supposed to walk this slow?
How slow? Talk about.
Like this?
Hold on. What?
Can't figure out if I like accidentally press the walk button. Like I can sprint fine, but it seems like your walk is so incredibly slow.
It did look like you were walking slower than me. You look like you have the like cutscene.
Yeah, how do I... Because I know there's a walk button. Did I accidentally press it?
Maybe.
No, I don't have it set to anything.
You look like you're doing the cinematic walk. Happens when you like, I don't know, when you're observing or when you're.
Oh yeah,
In a
I
town or
was
something.
observing something earlier.
I hit the
Maybe
observe
a
all things
glitch?
too, though. It didn't lock me into it.
Is that a side quest right here? Oh, this is the historian area you were talking about?
Yeah. So just an FYI in case you need it, I doubt you will, we're not struggling at all. But I just switched to a different ability because one of them wasn't very useful for what we were doing. And it's called Impale. You see an enemy that looks like, well, oh, I didn't kill him. I have to kill him with it for it to work. But if you see an enemy impaled up on a spike, you get semi-close to it in the radius, it'll give you an armor buff and healing. Not that I expect you're gonna need it, we're not exactly struggling here.
Ouch. These guys are like too far away for me to heal off. Oh, can't see over that box apparently.
Boss finally spawned.
Oh,
I'll be there in a
jeez.
minute. My way.
That was confusing. I was like, why did he turn into you? Hmm.
I found that my strategy as the Devastator seems to typically just devolve into run at enemy, shove barrel in mouth.
Sounds about right.
Hey, there's another one over here.
Oh yeah. You go up this way? Yes. I assume that was it for this area.
Yeah, it's a pretty small one. So, I guess it doesn't matter if there's an ammo box. There was a flag station with one right outside.
Well, we can. bring-
I don't know about you, but I didn't even use the fast travel marker. I just went back to the entrance.
There was a fast travel marker?
Yeah, it's over there.
Huh. I didn't even see it. I was already like halfway back here. Alright, let me cut that first one.